guys? It is Teenage GC Fan, back with another video. Of course, Comic-Con is still going on, but it will soon wrap up after today is over. But I have some news that came out yesterday from the panels from every Arrowverse TV show. So I'm basically going to break down what we know about the new seasons of each show, except for Legends of Tomorrow, because that didn't have a panel. That's kind of disappointing, but whatever. So starting off with Batwoman, I didn't find out too much information about this, but basically, Hush will be the main villain, or at least appear. I'm not sure if he's going to be the main villain, but he is going to be a villain. And then also, Burt Ward is going to make a cameo appearance. And if you don't know who Burt Ward is, he played Robin in the 60s Batman TV series. And I love that show, so I'm excited to see him make a cameo. Then, moving on to Black Lightning, the Markovian War has begun, and basically the Markovians are the pod people, I think. Basically, they have superpowers and stuff like that, and they're going to try and hunt down Black Lightning and his family. And something I forgot to note on Batwoman is that will premiere October 6, 2019, and then Black Lightning will premiere October 21st, 2019. Then moving on to Supergirl. First of all, she's getting a new suit, and you can get a small glimpse of that here in this picture, but there's better pictures, and she's wearing pants now. That's right, no more red skirt, it's pants. So I guess that's cool. The main villain is Leviathan. It's that secret society group that was teased at the end of the last season. And a secondary main villain is going to be Lena Luthor, because she is going to turn on Supergirl and the DEO and all those people. So that'll be nice to see. And then also Lex Luthor is actually going to be back for the crossover. Then there's going to be some new characters. Megan Rath joins the cast as a female version of Brainiac 5. So I'm kind of confused by this because we already have a male version of Brainiac 5. So I don't know how that's going to work. And maybe she'll be a love interest for Brainy. But he's already with Nia, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then also, Julie Gonzalo will show up as Andre Rojas, or Rojas. I think it's Rojas. And then also, Star Nair will be William Day. So, I don't really know anything about those characters. But something else to note is that Lena trusts tech more than people, so that's why she's turning against everybody. And I think that has to do with the Leviathan thing, because it shows that everybody in the world is obsessed with tech, and that's kind of similar to the real life world. We're all obsessed with tech, but maybe the Leviathan is using that to control people, and that's why Lena is evil. But something sad that I have to note is that James is leaving the show, aka Jimmy Olsen. So yeah, the actor that plays him wants to move on because he's starring in his own TV show, so couldn't do that and this at the same time. So he's going to be leaving the show at the beginning of the season, I believe. But Supergirl will premiere on October 6th, the same night as Batwoman. And moving on to Arrow. Of course, this is the final season of Arrow, and Katie Cassidy, who plays Laurel Lance, will make her directorial debut, and she's going to direct one of the episodes. And then also both Prometheus and Tommy Merlin will return. Now, I'm not sure if they're just going to be in flashbacks or something like that, or if they're actually going to be alive. And then also, Green Arrow and Black Siren are getting new costumes, and I saw what they look like, and they look pretty good. And then John Diggle Jr. will appear, and he'll be a series regular. And he's going to be the leader of the Deathstroke gang. And we know for a fact that the flash forwards that were happening in the last season, those will be happening again, because the guy that played William when he's older in the future was promoted to a series regular for this season. So I'm guessing that John Diggle Jr. will be in the future for those flash forwards, and at some point he's probably going to have to fight his brother, which I forgot the name of. But then also Thea is back. Of course, that's Oliver's sister. I'm assuming Roy will still be there too. And then one question that I have for you is, do you think Oliver will be dead by the time the series ends? And after what happened in the end of last season, do you think he already is dead? Because I think Arrow is ending with the crossover, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's only half a season, and it will end with the crossover. So I think that's what's happening. And then, finally, moving on to The Flash. So there have been some rumors that Cisco would be leaving the show, and of course everybody thought that because they thought that Carlos Valdez wanted to leave the show and to do other things, and they thought that because at the end of the last season he got his powers taken away and he went on with a life with his girlfriend, people thought that he would be leaving the show. But Carlos Valdez addressed those rumors, and he said that he is not leaving the show, at least not anytime soon, because he loves being on the show, he loves working with the rest of the cast, and he could never leave that show. So the villain for this season will be Bloodwork, and basically for Bloodwork, Ramsey Rosso is a scientist, but he's friends with Caitlin until he goes down a dark path and becomes Bloodwork. And there was a trailer for The Flash. There's actually trailers released for all of these shows, and at the end of the trailer it showed his eyes going all black, so I'm not sure what that means. Also, something interesting to note is that he's just going to be the villain for the first half of the season. So basically, by Christmas time, they'll have defeated Bloodwork, and then once the show comes back after the winter break, after Christmas, then we'll have a new villain, I guess. And then also, of course, Tom Cavanagh, who has to be on this show because The Flash wouldn't be The Flash without Tom Cavanagh. But he will be playing a character called Poriah. That's spelled Poriah. And that's going to be just in the crossover, I think. And then on the actual season of The Flash, he's going to play a new version of Wells, because that's what he does every year. And then he is also going to reprise his role as Eobard Thawne. And The Flash starts October 8th, 2019. So Tom Cavanagh plays 3 different roles this season, so that'll be awesome to see. But this is all the news I have on the Arrowverse from the San Diego Comic-Con panels. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video, so I can bestow all my DC knowledge upon you.